Hey guys, we're going to move on to nunchucks today, okay? Real fast before we start, I'm going to recommend getting these at Century, alright? The link will still be below for Ultimate Weapons, so if you're used to nunchucks, go ahead, you can customize your own there. However, they are wooden, so if you are just now learning, they're probably not the best to start out with. My personal pair are acrylic, so I like them because they're clear and they make the illusion I'm going faster than I am. But if you're a beginner and you're just starting out, I will put a link down there for Century, okay? Going to want some of these. If you can see them, they're nice and padded. They do have a wood core. All right, they do have a wood core, so they are, but they're nice and light too. Okay, now we're going to start with two basic movements: figure eight and reverse figure eight. Okay, before we start, when you hold your nunchuck, okay, you want to hold it up here at the top, and that's because it gives you control. If I hold it down here at the bottom, the only reason you should do it if you're doing like really long switches or certain tricks. But if you watch the nunchuck when I do stuff like this, it's really hard to do it only with my wrist instead of my arm. It pulls. It's exhausting on your wrist and you don't have that much control to your, in comparison to the top. All right. So that little tidbit's there. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the forward figure eight. Forward figure eight, of course, is a figure eight. Goes like this. Okay. Nice and simple. Makes a figure eight. Now the difference between it, if you imagine a table, forward figure eight is going to come on top of the table. All right, and the best way to start with this is you're going to start with your whole arm, all right, in big circles, big figure eight, okay, and then you get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it's just your wrist, all right. Now, reverse figure eight is exactly the opposite, okay, exactly the opposite, okay. The table is going to come up underneath, all right, and we started like this for the figure eight. Reverse figure eight is going to do the same thing, but it comes underneath, goes backwards, all right. A lot of people have difficulty with this, including me. When I first started, somehow I always ended up going back to a figure eight. All right, just takes a lot of practice, and it goes backwards. All right, just like that. Okay. All right, so thanks again. Remember to like and subscribe. There will be a Century link below, so you can find these nunchucks. I highly recommend these ones to beginners. They're padded, so when you hit yourself, it's not going to be as painful, all right? Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. See you next time.